Hello and welcome to Vegan Running Dietitian. Today's recipe is going to be a nice sweet treat for us, but I know it's the new year, so a lot of you have resolutions to try to cut down on the sugar. So this is the perfect recipe for you. We're going to be making fruit roll-ups, and there's only 3 ingredients in this recipe. We're going to use 2 cups of fruit. You can either use fresh fruit, frozen fruit, it doesn't matter which kind, both will work. We're going to use some agave nectar, about 2 tablespoons or so, and also 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, or I just use half of a lemon. Then we're going to blend this all up until it's nice and pureed. You're going to want to use a baking sheet and either line it with parchment paper or a silicone mat like I have here. You can use a sieve if you want to get rid of some of those seeds in the puree, which I actually think it tastes better without the seeds, but you can go ahead and just put it straight onto the pan if the seeds don't bother you at all. You're going to want to smooth this out with a spatula or a back of a spoon to make sure that it's nice and even. Then we're going to bake this at 180 degrees Fahrenheit for about 6 hours. This recipe is great because not only is it nice and simple with only 3 ingredients, but the only sweetener in it is agave, so it's a natural sweetener, so we don't have to worry about that sugar. And this recipe is great for kids as well, for a snack or after their meal for something sweet, as long as they eat all their vegetables. So it's a great recipe all around. You want to keep an eye between 5 to 6 hours of baking because that's usually when it's finished. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lay down a piece of parchment paper. We're going to pull off the fruit roll-up off of the silicone mat or the parchment paper. And then it should be pretty easy to come off as well. We're going to put it onto our parchment paper and we're going to use this to roll it up. But you can cut the edges if the parchment paper does not fit your fruit roll-up exactly, because it's kind of a hassle to have that extra paper on your fruit roll-up. And on the ends you want to make sure that you have a little bit more room to close it up. Then all you have to do is cut it into pieces, whatever size you want to use. I used about 1 inch for each one. And our fruit roll-ups are ready, and they are absolutely delicious. So that was another quick and simple recipe, although it took a little while to cook it in the oven. But besides that, it was nice and simple. You kind of put it in there and forget about it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please comment, like, subscribe. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see more of these types of recipes, just comment below as well. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys next time.